Check. Okay. What's going on this evening? Welcome to BTL Wednesday night. How we doing out there in MECA land this evening, guys, girls? Let's see here. What's going on, Tony, Mr. Street, Mr. Alt? How we doing this evening? Y'all doing all right? I guess so. What's going on, Mr. Jones, Mr. Kramer? I hear that, Mike. I hear that, man. It'll get better once you get loaded up and get moving, brother. Got got quite a few events going on this weekend. So hopefully you guys are getting out to the events this weekend coming up. I think we got 6 slated here. So should be a good weekend for MECA heads out there this weekend. Let's see what we got. Run my little things across the bottom there. Got one in Mount Vernon, Ohio this weekend. Jealous Audio. Going to be at Pacemakers Dragway Park right there in Mount Vernon, Ohio. So make sure you get out there, Sydney. All them guys, they'll be handling that event this weekend. Should be a pretty good show, pretty good time. What we doing out there? All right, well, we'll go to the next one here. Coming Saturday the 20th. Sound Solution Show hosted there in Greenville, Michigan. Mike Smith and his squad will be out there this weekend in Michigan with the Sound Solution Show. I believe it's a multi-org event. So all the competitors heading out to the Sound Solution Show this weekend. Check us out. Say what's up to Mike for me. Have a great time. Good luck and high scores out there. Even for the Ohio guys, too. Getting ready for the show, huh, Joe? Uh-oh. What's going on, Lindsay? How you doing this evening? What else we got coming? I think we got an Illinois show coming Saturday also. The same location, it looks like. I think they've been doing them there. So make sure you get out there and check out Jason and Big Will. Tell them hi. Hopefully I'm going to get out to one of those shows here this year. And then let's see. I think Indiana's got a show coming Saturday. Looks like. Sullivan Showdown there in Sullivan, Indiana at the Sullivan Fairgrounds, I guess. Or no, I think maybe it's a little bit different of a location if I remember talking to Chad right. But Sullivan County Fairgrounds, 990 East Picnic Road, Sullivan, Indiana, this weekend. Usually a pretty good spot. I think this is the one he said there. I might be wrong. I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth. But, anyways, that information on the screen there is correct. I'm doing pretty good, Lindsay. Doing pretty good. I can't complain. Probably doing the same thing. I'm living too. Made it on this side of the grass today, so that's a good day. What's going on, Mr. Richardson? How you doing this evening? What's going on, Mr. Williams? Mr. John Bowden? Okay, Chad's answering for me. So it's at Sullivan Lake. So yeah, it was the one that I remember now. So I think they have a lake there. I think he said something about being able to camp and fish and maybe even swim if I remember everything right. So that should be a pretty cool location. So all you Indiana MECA heads, make sure you get out there and check that out. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Ian. Pretty good. Doing my live thing on Wednesday here. Working through some stuff, but we're doing pretty good. Throwing a few little curveballs here in the last few days, but working stuff and doing pretty good, if I must say so. And then I think lastly, we got a show coming up on Sunday there in Illinois again. Another Springfield show there in Springfield, Illinois. So make sure you get out there Sunday. And again, all competitors getting out this weekend, all the MECA heads getting out. I hope you guys get some high scores, learn some stuff, and have a good time. And always have safe travels. What's going on, Mr. Castro, Miss Whitney Alt, Mr. Hogan? How you doing, man? What's going on, Alan? How we doing this evening? You doing all right? Yeah, the ladies too. I think I stumbled over that when it went through my mind, but I don't know if I said it. But yeah, that's true, Miguel. Yes. Oh, and you're probably just answering yourself, and now I see. So, like I said, 6 events coming at you guys this weekend. Those are the events headed your way. Again, you got Illinois Saturday and Sunday in Springfield, Illinois. You've got Ohio there on Saturday in Mount Vernon, Ohio. I had to look. You got the Sound Solution show there Saturday in Michigan, Greenville, Michigan. And then you've got the Sullivan show down there at the Sullivan Lake in Sullivan, Indiana. So a lot of events going on this weekend. Like them up, share them up, get out there and have a good time. Get it together, buddy. Get it together, Hogan. It's always good seeing you out, man. But I understand you gotta take care of everything else first. But we'll be waiting for you. We'll keep the lanes warm, buddy. That's good to hear, Alan. That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good myself. So having a pretty good evening so far. That's gonna probably be a question I need to get with Shannon on, Whitney. So I do not know that current information right off the top of my head. I'll have to get you the answer, and I might get it before the end of the live, but it might not be. I'm sure you will, Matt. I'm sure you will. You'll be at a show again soon enough. Yes, you will. Oh, looks like Joe likes your puppy. We like dogs. I like dogs too. So I can't wait to meet her if it's a female. Sorry, you said she, so I did good. Well, what else we got going on this evening, guys? Anything good? I think I heard Shannon yell me something about your question, Whitney. So I'm sure I'll have an answer sometime here soon. Heck yeah. There's my dog there now. She's coming to be nosy. She says, "Hey, Dad." Anybody else got any questions for me? Any good questions for me this evening? I got a couple of good things, I guess. Want to welcome Eminence on board membership this year. So welcome those guys. I think they're down below me there. And Excess Power. I got I got some stuff I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit. Some goodies from Excess Power. I'm not 100% sure what I got here, but I got a box from them. So uh, I'll open that box here before we're done with the live here in a little bit and show you guys what we got and kind of what the plan is and what we're up to there. But so I want to thank them guys for coming on with us and helping us out this season. That's a good thing, Hogan. That's a good thing. He say his dog's always by his side. See, I got two dogs, so you know, uh, they keep each other company a lot, but they definitely like to hang on us. I wouldn't trade them in though. What's going on, Mr. Scott Smith? Heck yeah, Mr. Warren. I think I know it's been slowly getting there, so I think she had 4 or 5 of them at her last event. So yeah, hopefully we can keep trying to grow it a little bit. And, I'm looking forward to hopefully maybe getting to see you. I'm not sure if we'll be at that particular event or not, but if we're not on the road, we'll probably try to be out there and check it out as well. So good luck and keep on getting that thing sounding better, man. That's good to hear. Is it Andrea Banks? How you doing tonight? And thanks for coming on and checking us out. And we're looking forward to seeing you in the lanes. I might just not know the name, but if I don't know who you are, come say hi to me if you see me out and about. But I'm sure any of our judges will be happy to have you. And we're looking forward to the next couple weeks too. We're really starting to kick off now. We've finally made it to the part of the season where we're going to be having, a couple events going on almost every weekend. So Mike Street, I do have that information. I think I'm supposed to wait until I have the statement and the artwork and the post and stuff ready. Um, but let me think about that for a minute. Okay, what's going on, Ryan? Oh, another Michigan competitor. There we go. I do get my way up to Michigan. At I try to get up there a few times a year, so I'm not sure which events. All right, love you. I guess while we just cooling, huh? What's going on, Mr. Petty? Yeah, fishing season is here. I haven't got to do any of it yet, but I might be hollering at my buddy here soon and see if I can't get out there one weekend or one day when I'm not tied up here. I guess while we got folks here, got everybody here, one thing I do want to, I guess maybe go over or stress or whatever. Um, Make sure you guys are checking your points often. That way, if there is an issue, please submit a ticket in the member support uh, tickets and not the suggestion box. Make sure you're putting it in the member support ticket area. Um, Also, if when you're checking those things out, if you are a member and your name is not showing up in blue, please submit a member support ticket and not the suggestion box. The suggestion boxes that gets things a little mixed up sometimes. So make sure if you're putting in a ticket for your points, for your membership, stuff that's to do with the actual website and getting things fixed up there. Make sure you're putting it in member support tickets and not the suggestion box. Um, don't forget to log in and update your profiles. We do have profiles on there now where you can add pictures and stuff, and you can click on them and check out your other members and what they got going on. But you have to tend to those yourselves and update them on your own. Um, we are still currently looking for sponsors for our 3 and 4X events. So if any of you guys are gals or brands are interested in any of that, reach out to us. We'll see what we can get going for you. Um, the manufacturers directory on the website. Make sure you check those out. The retail directory. We have been undergoing some updates. On the back end of the computer system on the website. I don't know what the exact right words are, but we've been having some updates that they're doing to the main servers and some of our plugins and things like that. And they've wreaked a little bit of havoc on our system. So we are still, working on repairing some of those things. But again, make sure you're checking on your points and things like that, because uh, after 30 days, we cannot edit the points. So, make sure you're checking your points within a week of the event and getting with us if you see a problem. Let me see if I can't catch up a little bit here on the chat. What's going on, Mr. Mason Jars? Oh, I guess it's going to be the last week to order the embroidered MECA hats. If you guys want one, make sure you reach out. Like I said, I'm going to try to order a couple of extra ones, but in their uh, I'm going to try to make sure I order a couple of extra ones. But if you want to make sure you have one, make sure you reach out to Shannon and let her know. Burgers and pour foam, huh? Well, do you guys have any good questions for me this evening? Those of you that might have missed it, we do have 6 events going on this weekend. You got back-to-back events Saturday and Sunday there in Springfield, Illinois, at the Field of Dreams there at 2500 Memphis Drive in Springfield, Illinois. So Illinois got back-to-back events this weekend. Get out there and check out Big Will and Jason. Also going on this weekend, you've got the Jealous Audio Up and Smoke 2X that's going to be hosted at Pacemakers Dragway Park in Mount Vernon, Ohio. You've also got the Sound Solutions event that's going to be hosted there in Greenville, Michigan. Mike Smith and his crew. Make sure you get out there and say what's up to those guys. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a multi-org event as well, so that should be a good one. And then we've got the Sullivan County Showdown that's going to be hosted at Sullivan Lake there. And with those guys, they're supposed to be a lake with fishing and swimming and all that stuff. So should be a great time. And don't forget to have fun and get some loud scores. There's a couple different ways that we can go about doing some of those things, Andrea. Hopefully I'm saying your name right there. If you would reach out to Shannon or myself, you can get us on email. If you go to the website there, you should be able to find our contact information right there on the website. And we'd be happy to discuss it with you and see how we can move forward and handle whatever it is you have in mind. So I do believe the regular Mecha Kids class, the answer would be yes. Chris, he's asking, does it have to be battery powered? But I think we also have, if I remember right, we have like Mecha Kids X, and I think I think you could possibly do something there. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm reading. So the way I'm interpreting what I read is that yes, it does have to be operated must be operated from a 12 volt battery source that must also power vehicle except for vehicles that are of some other voltage nature. 6 volt vehicles, the 12 volt source must be mounted to the vehicle in secure fashion and must remain within the confines of the vehicle. Yeah, I might have to talk that over with some judges, but I feel like there's something you could. I feel like I'm on the fence. So you might have to give me a couple days to answer that 100%, Chris. What's going on, Brandon? Mr. Phillip? No problem, Chris. But after I read it, I can see why that's a question. So give me a day or two, and I'll try to shoot you a Facebook message and let you know. I'll let the comments go on that one, Philip. What's going on, Mr. Clifford? I don't like to I don't like to get into what's better than the next. I'll let some of the guys that are on here, they can probably help you out a little bit. What we got going on, Clifford? You doing all right, man? So Mecha Kids X class. What's going on, Tony? Let's see here. Chris. Mecha Kids X class. I'm the way I interpret it is an adult can run that class because it says MKX is for vehicles that do not meet rules for Mecha Kid sound pressure or are not operated by a Mecha Kid. And then let's see. Then it says source unit must be powered by the vehicle. Source unit must be operated by the child, but an adult may help younger children. And then it says child must be present in all Mecha Kids classes except MKX. So my interpretation is that the regular Mecha Kids sound pressure format and the Mecha Kids, let's see. I don't know if I like that. But anyways, it looks like an adult could run the vehicle in MKX and possibly even in, let me see. Okay, so I guess that's because there's maybe not usually a whole lot of them. So it looks like there's a judge's discretion in here about how you do park and pound. So it looks to me like an adult could run the car in MKX and MKDB. And, depending on the amount of entries, it looks like the judge has discretion to divide to divide the the park and pound class for Mecha Kids. So it basically says All MECA kids will be eligible to compete in one division known as MECA Kids DB or Drive By, unless the show promoter wishes to divide the class, in which case. In which case, the classes will mirror the standard MECA Kids sound pressure classes. So, one way or the other, the way I interpret that is MKX vehicles could run MKDB as well. Hopefully that answers that question. We're doing pretty good, pretty good. Few curveballs, a few things to work through, but we're doing pretty good. We can't, you know, we can't complain. We're kicking off now. We got 6 events this weekend. Let's see, Mr. Banks here. So if I think we might have got a message with some pictures. I don't know if you're the same person or not, and I probably let that slip through the cracks. But if you're not the same person, just ignore me. But if you are, I apologize about that. So the problem there are with the pictures and things. It's going to be best to take the vehicle to an event and let one of our judges look at it, and they'll be happy to talk to you about it and go over rules with you and everything. Make sure that you get placed in the proper class, and they can also maybe give you some hints or advice on if you'd like to be in a different class on what you could do to make that happen as well. But most likely, without seeing it or anything, most likely I would say it would be modified street would be the lowest class, and then possibly modified depending on how tall the actual enclosure is in the vehicle. What's going on? Going on? What's going on? The general. Mr. Willits. Yeah, unboxing. I am going to do that. Share it up. The way I read it, Chris, is yes. The only thing that could possibly happen, like, I don't know, for example, let's say I have a true MECA Kids vehicle, and the actual child's going to run the vehicle and all that good stuff. Then basically I would as the head judge or the event promoter, or however you want to look at it, I would be able to reserve the right to say, okay, today, since there's an adult and a child, it'll be basically MKX Park and Pound and MK Park and Pound, if that makes sense. They have it kind of bundled into one class, but when you go read the kids Park and Pound rules, basically says that you could divide the classes, and the only reason I would see that to be necessary would be, it. I don't know. I would feel like it kind of doesn't serve its purpose if you let an adult beat up on a child or whatever. But I don't know. I might be wrong. Trying to be smart like Chad. All right. Well, I think I answered a few decent questions this evening. Let's see. I told you guys about the Eminence and XS Power, and I know you guys seen the the Smurf there we went and picked up last Wednesday. So kind of got some things together going on with that. So had me a nice little talk with Mr. Sean Mayo, and we got us a box here. So I actually got two boxes, but I'm gonna do one on live, and let's see. I'm gonna open this one on live, and then I'm gonna probably make a video for YouTube and possibly TikTok, and probably gonna do at least I'm gonna do at least one giveaway with that, but I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna do it and structure that before I make that announcement. But I do got some stuff here I want to show you guys. I should have probably did a little bit more research on it than I did, so I could actually say some stuff about it. But see what we got here. Again, this from XS Power, the guys over there at XS Power, Mr. Mayo, Mr. Scotty. We thank you guys. See what we got here. I ain't quite set up for this. I probably should have got a second table. Oh, got me some stickers. Start sending some of these out in our member packets here till we run out. But got us some nice looking stickers there. So let's see. Some peanuts. I'm gonna get those everywhere. What we got here? All right. We got two of these things, it looks like. All right. Get rid of this bigger box here. All right. What do you guys think so far? I got a pretty box, right? So I guess we'll open this one up too and check these things out. Let's see, what do we got? So what we got here is a X-Max 45. So both of these are the same thing. And of course, Smurf needed a battery that wasn't necessarily a DIY type thing, and I thought, what better way to, maybe do it. And so here we go. I'm gonna be putting two of these in the Smurf, and I'm gonna be making a YouTube video here. Hopefully in the next. We're going to be starting to get kind of busy, but hopefully here before I start getting super busy during the week, I'm going to make a video installing these into the Smurf, and then we'll do some testing video. I'll probably install just one at first and kind of show you guys, real world what we're doing with it, what kind of voltage drop we get, how much power can we make, all that kind of good stuff. But really nice packaging. Got some more of those guys. Really nice little bolts here. And so that's cool. So this one ain't quite like the 90. This one looks like a real battery. Let's see if I can pull it out of here. Yeah, I can. Gotta love the new lithium technology. I remember, how much power we can do with just this guy right here. Man, that probably used to weigh about 400 pounds, guys, gals, everybody out there watching. I don't know. It says 8 to 10,000 watts, and I believe that. I've been playing with the lithium for a little while now, but yeah. Yeah, that's going to be on the 28th, and I will talk about that on the next live. But yeah, make sure you get out there and check and donate to their raffle. It's a good cause. Brandon was a awesome MECA head, and I got to hang out with him a couple times. So really get out there, check that out. Make sure do what you can to help Mr. Manny's son there. I hear that, Mr. Dana. What's going on, Mr. Gamble? So yeah, we got this nice little X-Max 45 here. Looks like lithium iron phosphate technology. I'll be having to figure out how I'm going to mount these guys in the truck, but I like the footprint so far. There's the top there. Got the little bolt down studs there. Really nice surface area to get your wires on there. You get you some aluminum blocks, however you're going to do it. We'd love to have you, RJ, anytime. Just get out there and check us out. You never know. Me, Shannon, and I get, we try to get around all over the place. So I never know week to week where I'm going to actually end up being. But that's one thing we try to do is get out there and, hang out with you guys and get to know some of you. And, it helps us figure things out, how to move forward. So, yeah, get out there and check them out. Most of our guys out there, pretty darn good, and they'd love to have you. So, and like Mike said, we do also have, the floorboard classes as well. There is a little bit more, a little bit more structure, but other than that, I think we have fun out there too. So we'd love to have you check us out. If you got any questions or anything about the rules or anything like that, give us a holler. We'll be happy to help you. See here. As far as I know, David, I talked to Pops about 2 or 3 days ago, and Pops said he wanted to do that one because it would get him out the house right before. So as far as I know, unless something's changed that I don't know about yet, Pops will be judging that show. So yeah, I'm really excited to get these in the Smurf. And again, guys, I'm going to be making a short little video probably for YouTube here shortly in the next week or so. I'll probably do a little install, how I'm going to put these in the truck. And then I got another one of these. I'm going to give one away, but I got to figure out the stipulations for you guys. But I'm gonna give one of these guys away here at some point in the near future. Probably after I show you guys a little bit what they do. And like I said, I'm gonna put 2 of these things in the Smurf, and it should be all I need for what I like to do. So we'll do some efficiency stuff. I'll show you how much power we can make maximum and all that good stuff also. But yeah. The box says it weighs 35 pounds, but I mean, I, I know I'm a big boy, but I haven't lifted weights in a long time, and I don't know that that's. I feel like maybe it's 25 pounds, but the box says it weighs 35.3. Maybe I just stronger than I think. I don't know, but uh, maybe it is 35 pounds. The box says 35.3. But I really don't think it weighs that much. I'm guessing between 20 and 25 pounds, maybe. I'm just guessing though. I really don't know. I could look it up, I suppose. Let's see if they say. I'm not seeing it on their website. Let's try this. Yeah, I see one. I see one on sale here. It says less than 20 pounds on this particular website here, and that wouldn't surprise me because, like I said, I have a hard time believing it's more than 20. I just said 25 being nice because the box said 35. It's pretty darn light. I mean, I could tell you this much, you know, uh, I could probably carry about 3 or 4 of these for one group 31 easily. So, you know, all right. I think I caught back up here on the chat. Y'all are ruthless on there sometimes, but I'm glad you're having fun. So I think I'm gonna put this guy back up for now, but Pretty nifty. So I wonder if I'm gonna have to ask you. Maybe I'll see if they make some sort of fancy tie down for them. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty excited to test these things. So, like I said, I should have an install video and a giveaway video here in the next week or two for you guys. And again, I just want to thank the XX Power crew, Sean Mayo. Thanks a lot. Shout out to you guys, and hopefully we'll have some good results here. Good results here soon. One day I'm going to learn to start tripping over my own tongue, I guess. Well, again, one more time, 6 events this weekend, back-to-back events, Saturday and Sunday, Springfield, Illinois. You got Saturday there in Mount Vernon, Ohio at the Dragway. We got Sullivan County at Sullivan Lake there in Sullivan, Indiana. Which one did I forget? Sound Solutions in Michigan there on Saturday. So make sure you get out to one of the MECA events this weekend. Check them out. Have a good time. What's going on, Mr. Beard? How we doing? Also, just to go over those points again that I went over earlier, make sure you're checking your points out on the website after you go to the events because they have, done some updates and stuff with our system. After 30 days, I can't edit the points. So please make sure you guys are checking that out because if there is a problem, we want to make sure we get you guys, squared away. We already have a few that are older that we're aware of. So, make sure you're getting on there and checking that out so we can stay on top of that and make sure we keep you guys happy with the points. If you do see an issue with your points, make sure you're submitting a member support ticket and not a suggestion box. If you see your name not showing up in blue on the website, make sure if you and you are a member, that's basically what that means. If your name is highlighted blue, then that means you're an up-to-date member. If for some reason you are an up-to-date member and it's not showing that way, make sure you submit a member support ticket. The suggestion box is for suggestions, and the support tickets are for fixing things. So they kind of go two different ways. So if you're having an issue with points, anything to do with your membership, your profile, anything to do with the website, basically, make sure you're submitting a support ticket. If you have a suggestion for us, an idea for us, whether it pertains to rules, shows, event locations, things like that, that would be for the suggestion box there. Again, we're still looking for some sponsors for a lot of our 3 and 4X events. So if anybody out there is interested in that, give us a holler. Also, manufacturer and retail directories, make sure you check those out on the website, mecacaraudio.com. You can also get the full event schedule there. I think we're up to around 120 events. I just submitted Excess Power and Triple Fest, I think yesterday or the day before, so they should be up here in the next day or two. So yeah, I think, Is that one not on there either yet? I thought I already submitted that one, Chad. If I didn't, I'll make sure that one gets up there too, because yeah, that one needs to be there too. I'm gonna have to get on my inner. Oh, and I guess Chad might have been answering RJ, but yes, we are at Slamology. What else we got going on this weekend, guys? Well, that's the part that matters, RJ. You know, functional and having fun is what matters. Anybody else have any questions this fine Wednesday evening? All right, well, I'm going to show off this beautiful XS Power X Max 45 one more time. Shout out XS Power. We got them back on our manufacturer directory and everything again this year. So shout out to Sean, Scotty. Thanks, guys. XS Power. Going to be installing a couple of these bad boys in the exploder. And then I will be giving one of these bad boys away as well. Like I said, stay tuned for the details on how we're going to do that. I've never done that before, so I'm gonna make sure I figure that out before I just say, oh, we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna figure out a plan for how we're gonna give one of these guys away, and let your buddies know. And here in the next week or two, I'll let you guys know what the stipulations are on how you could win yourself one of these X Max 45s. I think it's 14.7 volt max charge. Um, they say they'll handle 8 to 10,000 watts. And like I said, I'm going to throw some of these in the Explorer. I'm going to start with one. We'll show you guys some testing. And I've played with quite a few lithium batteries, and I don't doubt a bit that we'll get 8,000 watts out of this thing. So, pretty awesome battery. I'm looking forward to getting them in the truck. Hopefully, you guys are looking forward to seeing how they do. I'm sure there are probably some other folks that have beat me to it by now, but pretty darn nice looking battery with a small footprint. Do a lot of power with a small footprint. So if you like those lower power clamp classes or efficiency testing, something like this comes in real good handy. So, 2 to 5,000 watt class, you're going to really be able to get off with just one of these bad boys. So somebody's going to win one of these here soon. And I'm really looking forward to testing them out and seeing how they do. So I don't know if they're good for under the hood. If they are, I might put one there. I'm gonna be talking to Mr. Mayo and getting some more information on these things, because I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm going to be getting some more information on these things so that I can talk a little bit better about them when I'm putting them in, and showing you guys how I'm going to put these in the truck and all that good stuff. And yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, I would say you might get away with it if it's a trailer queen, but I'm not probably even going to try it because I've got enough wire in my car. I'll probably just put a delete up front and, do it like that. I'm going to need to find me an alternator too. So we'll be doing that install video as well. I got a lot of things planned for it, and we got a lot to do to get it geared up to, bring it out to some shows and let you guys get to hear it and see it and, see what it do. So I'm really looking forward to working with these, showing you guys what they do. Looking forward to the weekend shows. Well, I'm mostly going to be I'm going to do. It'll start out with probably quite a bit of sound pressure testing, Moose. I do want to eventually, put a little demo type system in there, but it probably won't be super huge. I'm not saying it won't be loud, but it probably won't be super huge. Probably 5 to 10,000 watts on the bass, and whatever. I'm thinking about doing 418s and 5 or 10,000 watts, and maybe building me some stack fab doors and things like that, so I can kind of have a dual purpose system, so I could just bring it out and demo it for you guys, and then also I can use it to try to show you guys what we do in the sound pressure testing. And like I said, I might bring it out and put it in the lane at some point and see what it do. So yeah, I didn't think it was an underhood safe battery. Most of the time the cases are rated for that. So let's see. If there's any information right here, but says you can charge it up to 200 amps. $14.7. Let's see if I find any other information here online. Yeah, so it is not underhood safe. It does say that in pretty bold letters. So I do see that. I wouldn't recommend putting it under the hood. That's not what I'm going to do with them either. What's going on, Mr. Mayo? It's all good, man. I'll get with you. It was kind of a whim anyways, brother. I just was getting ready and was like, shoot, I'm gonna get these out because I got them on the live. I'll see if see if I could get you on here, but we'll get you on here sometime soon, brother. Yep. So you got the answer right from the guy you needed it from. It's not underhood safe. Um, and I just looked it up and saw the same thing. So don't be putting them under the hood. And I'll show you guys where I'm going to put them in my truck and how we're going to mount them down and stuff. And like I said, I'll probably, there you go. 14.8 max charge, 200 amps max. It's got a 1200 series housing, up to 10K of support, retail price of $699.99. So get out there and check them guys out. And, like I said, I'm going to probably get with Sean here and make sure I get all the information correct. And when I get ready to put these in the truck here in the next week or so, we're going to make a little video. And like I said, give me a couple days to figure out how I'm going to do the giveaway thing, because I've never really done that, but I am going to give one of these guys away to somebody lucky. So I think they're going to be really darn good. I can't wait to actually, test one out. I've seen a couple little videos on them and stuff already, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do and showing you guys about them. Did anybody else have any questions for me this fine Wednesday? The next 10 on what list? Whitney, quit messing with me, bro. Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking about doing, was adding a super bank eventually, but I'll probably just delete it for now. And I've already got quite a bit of wire running to the back, so I don't think I will have a problem there. But you guys see Mr. Sean's answers here over in the comments. So if you guys have any questions on them, or want to get one, get over there and bother Mr. Sean. He probably don't want me telling y'all to bother him, so don't bother Sean, but get on the internet there and get you one shipped to yourself. That it's a pretty small footprint and a lot of power. So I'm really looking forward to it. All right, guys. Well, I'm not seeing very many other questions. Again, 6 events this weekend: Springfield, Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, Indiana. So I probably missed one. Let's make sure. Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana. That's right. And that's 5 events, not 6. So I just couldn't count. That's why I thought I missed one. So everybody, safe travels this weekend. High scores. I appreciate everybody coming on and checking it out. Share this around so everybody can see these awesome batteries, and stay tuned for the stipulations on how you can win one of these things. I think at this point, you guys know the drill. Until next time, keep it loud and clear, MECA heads.